Mike, is that the game plan to let Natasha go scorched earth for the first time?
Well, I mean, we just wanted to keep the pace fast, and if she could turn the corner and create, and I mean, teams are going to find out she can shoot. The scouting report before is let her shoot threes, and she's making them. I think the other part of it is that we kept, she and Rui were able to keep the pace we wanted for most of the game. We just got tired down the stretch more than anything else. But, Tasha's worked on her game. I mean, we talked about that before the game. It's paid off.
Quickie, Shakira Austin on defense, she battled tonight.
Yes, she did. I mean, you're talking about playing against a Hall of Fame center, and, in many ways, matched her as far as, the statistical part, but also just, it kept us from having to help as much in the paint because she was active and, I mean, she just played her butt off. I'm really proud of her.
That's something from everybody. I know
Yeah.
Natasha kind of came in the beginning, but at the same time, you go through the lineup, everybody kind of chipped in. Is that what you need when you have just 8 players?
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting there this afternoon thinking we got 5 people that aren't here. And yet, here we are with a chance to go steal a win on the road. Road wins are hard as they are anyway. But to do it like we did tonight is huge. I mean, we got 5 people in double figures, and Stephanie Jones, who has had 1 practice with us, comes in and, plays almost 16 minutes and, gets 5 points and makes good passes and just, she looked like she had been in training camp. And so, that's huge. I don't even know what more to say. I mean, we just, we ran out of gas for our shooting the ball, but to hold a team like that under 35% from the floor, that's huge. All right. Yeah, well, let's do the Zoom stuff first. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Coach, we'll go over to Zoom. We'll start with Tyler.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. You kind of mentioned it there with the fatigue maybe being a factor there at the end. Is that a concern for you? I know that was a big topic last year with the team, or is this just, it's game number 2, you're down to 8 players?
Well, we're down to 8 players and, like 5 key players aren't here. I mean, no Elena, no Tiana, no Alicia Clark, no Elizabeth Williams, no Kennedy Burke. This will look a whole lot different. We won't have to play people 35 minutes. We'll be playing people 27 minutes and spreading the wealth a little bit. That'll make a huge difference. We'll have fresh legs. We can come at them with different kinds of offensive things. Tonight we had to take some things out of our offense that we normally do because we're just missing people. That will get straightened out. I mean, to do what we did tonight, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people would have thought we would come in here and win tonight, especially, given the circumstances.
And before you drafted Shakira, and even after you drafted her, you kept saying you weren't going to have to rely on her this season. Game number 2, she's starting. You mentioned how proud you were of her tonight going against the Hall of Famer and Sylvia, but how impressive was it for her to be able to, when her number's called, be able to jump in and have as impressive of a game as she did?
Well, it shows 2 things. I mean, she did some of the things that we saw in college, and, she's worked hard throughout training camp to be prepared. And I've told her, I said, there are nights you're going to play and there are nights you might not play much. Your job is to be ready every day with the same mindset that when you walk on the court and it's your turn, be ready to go. And, she did exactly that tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Go to Jen.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned rebounding as kind of a point of emphasis. What did you think of the battle on the boards tonight?
I mean, it ended up about even, but given how good they are on offensive rebounding, other than, Jess Shepard and Syl, I mean, I know Ariel Powers got a couple early, but, they're among the harder people in the league to keep off the boards. But I thought we did a good job of containing everybody else, and, 10 offensive boards for a team like them when they thrive on that. I thought that was huge tonight.
And then can you just break down a little bit more of what you saw defensively that you thought was so effective, particularly in that second quarter where you held them to 4 points?
I mean, I thought we were active with our pressure. I thought that We created steal opportunities by being in great position on the weak side, clogging the lane. We did a great job of anticipating. I thought we made them feel our pressure, A, around Sylvia, and B, on and pick and roll situations where their guards didn't get a lot of free looks at drives and, pull up jump shots.
Awesome. Thanks. Safe travels back.
Thanks.
Wayne?
Hey, Coach, you had 8 players tonight. Just wanted to get your thoughts on your team's mental toughness on this game.
I mean, I think that's, what we've preached in the trying to get the players we have. I mean, when you're scouting and you're, looking for players that fit what you do, you start with their kind of mental approach. Are they tough-minded? Are they willing to mix it up in a physical game? I mean, you have Ariel Atkins, who's not the biggest, strongest guard in the world, and yet, she's wrestling people for rebounds and loose balls. You have the smallest player, or one of the smallest players in the league, Rui, diving on a ball and jumping in the lane, getting a rebound in traffic. You have to have heart, and you have to have some toughness to be able to do that. And, we've kind of prided ourselves in this reset of our team to have a collection of those kind of players.
Thank you, Coach, and safe travels.
Yep. Thank you.
We'll go to Matt.
Hi, Coach. I'm wondering if you can talk about what you saw in Rui's facilitation on offense, especially when Tosh was out of the game.
I mean, she had, I think, 3 assists. She struggled a little bit with her turnovers because I think she's always looking to pass, and she's going to have, those are kind of what we talked about before the season, where she's going to have to look to shoot a little bit more. But she's so quick that she can penetrate the defense and, make them bring an extra help defender. And she sees open people all over the court. And the other thing is that, here's one of our smallest players ends up with 4 defensive rebounds tonight. That starts the fast break when your point guard's getting defensive rebounds. We can get out and run a little bit.
Thank you.
We got time for one more question. We'll take it from Christy.
Hey, Coach, great win on the road. And what does this win say for your team moving forward with this adversity, but the ability to overcome that and get that strong win like you did moving into the game on Tuesday against Vegas?
I mean, it's early to say what it wins in a big perspective. All I told our players is that a month from now, people won't remember how you did it necessarily, what you did, but it's a road win that you need. If you can be above 500 or 500 team on the road and take care of business at home, you're going to end up with a really good record. And going out in a place like this, it's always tough in front of, their home opener and a huge crowd, and to have the poise to kind of quiet the crowd a little bit before halftime. It says, a lot. I mean, when you do things like that shorthanded, it gives everybody in the whole organization confidence what you can look like when you are fully what you're supposed to be.
Thank you so much.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
They want to talk outside.
Really good job of controlling the pace, coming out, punching them in the mouth first, and that was our mission, to get out. We didn't want them to have the energy on their home opener, and so just a testament to how we're playing. But moving forward, we need to be better in the second half. I need to be better in the second half.
I saw you in the tunnel beforehand. Before you guys took the floor, you kind of grabbed everybody together, and I wasn't eavesdropping, but I heard you talking about, hey, there's only 8 of us tonight. What was that message before the game?
We all we need. We're going to bring a W home to our teammates in Elena and AC that are making sure that their bodies are right, and Tiana, who's taking care of her family. So I think this win is huge for us, the Elite 8, and we're putting the W on notice. We're a good-ass team, regardless of who we have on the floor.
Shakira, you battled Sylvia. So
Very proud. Very proud.
We'll be tired tomorrow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? What was working for you? And also congratulations on the first double.
Double! Yeah.
Thank you. They just told me it was gonna be a big load. But I was prepared for it. I've guarded some great players in college. So I just took that mindset and just applied it to now. I feel like I'm meant to be here, so the work I put in just showed, and my teammates, they were there just having them back for, just making it not just a one-person job. We were all just getting in. And like you said, it was 8 people. So, I mean, we just did what we had to do and just continue to build from that.
The steal of the draft.
One for you, Ariel. I know everybody down the stretch is getting tired. There's only a couple of y'all, but you were able to kind of really make some big plays down the stretch and close this thing out. What was your mindset then when everybody's kind of dragging, but you were that close to kind of putting this thing away?
We needed to get that win. I think more than anything, we've been getting better little by little every day. And I think we've been very intentional about trying to get better. And so this win for us, as much as it is about us beating a team like Minnesota, it showed us what we're capable of. And so when I looked at the clock, it was like a minute left. I was like, we can do this. We just have to focus on doing the little things right. And I think a big growth step for us is learning how to play like the first half when we're tired. And so I'm excited for us to get to that point.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kareem. Thanks, Kareem. What y'all got for us?
We'll switch over to Zoom. We'll start with Tyler.
Hey guys, congrats on the win tonight. I have 2 quickies for Shakira. Shakira, when did you find out that you were getting the start tonight, and what were maybe the emotions you had with finding out that you were going to be a starter?
Some of the coaches were making comments before, last week, just that it was going to be a big load coming. But they pretty much told me after the game that it was just going to be about 3 post players. So it took a lot of mental preparation, just watching film, just trying to study what this team like to do, and we were just able to apply it.
And you mentioned you played a lot of great players in college, great post players in college, but you were going against future Hall of Famer in Sylvia. Were there any moments tonight where you were able to appreciate, oh my God, it's one of the best players to ever do it?
Yeah, I got yelled at for helping her up, but I felt like, yo, come on, man, this is a GOAT right here. I'm not gonna leave her on the floor, bro. So I had to help her up. But I mean, at the end of the day, when the ball jumps up, that's my competitor. So I'm coming at her head, and I feel like the respect was there, but I'm trying to get to that next level too.
And a quick follow-up, who was the one yelling at you not to help Sylvia up?
So yeah, she was screaming at me to get back, and she made it known the whole game. I think she got like her 3rd foul, and she was like, after she got that foul, she said if you would have just got back, we would not have been in that situation. So I took the blame for that one. But I probably won't help nobody else up. So I hope Sil appreciate that.
Thank you. Congrats on the double-double.
Thank you.
All right, we will go to Jen.
Hey, everybody. Congrats on the win. Ariel, that's a lot of ice. You good over there?
What's up?
I said, you got a lot of ice going on. You good over there?
They was throwing her to the ground.
No, I'm just hot. Just hot.
All right. Ariel and Tosh, when folks were asking Shakira about her performance, you guys were saying you were proud, but can you elaborate a little bit on what you saw from your teammate tonight?
This is why we drafted Shakira. We knew that she could come in and have immediate impact on our organization. Her versatility, her ability to disrupt so much on the defensive end, to go up against a Hall of Famer, an Olympian, and Sylvia Fowles, and make her work all night. And she's continuing to grow on the offensive end. She's getting better every single day. And when you have a rookie that is extremely professional in how she goes about her work, the work that she puts in before and after practice with Sifu every day, we're seeing it translate on the floor. And so when you have a rookie that is doing all her work, how can you not be proud? And to have a moment like this, a double-double on her 2nd game ever in the W, we're excited for the ceiling that she has, and she's going to continue to grow and continue to lead us. Without her tonight, we don't win the game.
And then obviously, she kind of started things defensively, but your perimeter defense, from all of you on the perimeter seemed pretty locked in as well. How do you guys evaluate the team defense?
I think we did, I will be honest, like a pretty decent job. We had a few lulls. There were some shots that we were willing to give up tonight.
just with the nature of the number of people that we had and just kind of through the scout. But I think overall we stuck to the game plan, and that's a big growth step for us.
Awesome. Thank you guys and safe travels.
Thank you.
We'll go to Wayne.
A question for the shooter. Just talk about your team's mental toughness. And I asked Coach, but just want to get it from your perspective.
No, we did a phenomenal job. Extremely proud of the Elite Eight. That's what we were calling ourselves. We have 3 games in 5 days. We won 1 at home. To travel yesterday, have a delayed flight, getting in today, focusing on shoot around, preparing for mini, and then to execute the way that we did tonight. I thought we did a phenomenal job. I'd probably give us a B because I think we have a lot more room to grow and get better. And that's the exciting part about our team. But that's the difference from last year to this year is our approach to the game. Like A said, we're being intentional about everything that we do. And so our culture and our environment is back, which makes it a joy to be around each other. And then when we come in and we cross those lines, we're focused, we're intentional about preparation. And I think that's what allows us to be great and to get these wins. So I'm just really proud of the group. It's not just the 3 of us, it's the 8 that played. Everybody ate tonight. Everyone contributed. Everyone did their part, and we're going home with the W because of it.
And my last one for Shakira. We've been talking about you just stacking wins, being ready. In your second career WNBA game, you have a double-double. What does this do for your confidence moving forward?
I mean, my confidence remains the same, period. Yeah. I mean, going to the next game Tuesday, I mean, I'm not going to feel myself. Got to come in and just got to work just as hard, and if not harder. Still got a lot of work to do. It's only my second game. So I feel like, just got to keep working.
Appreciate y'all. Safe travels.
Thank you.
We'll go to Darren Haynes.
What's going on, y'all? I'm just noticing just the excitement with everybody. I guess I can start with you, Tasha, because you've been here a while as well. Like, what is it about this team that gets you excited, that gets you really amped up, knowing that maybe this is a different team from the past that can make some things happen this season?
I think we have everything we need in our locker room, and that's what it's exciting about it. We continue to grow, we continue to get better. I think the most exciting part is our environment. When you have an environment where you enjoy coming into work every day, you enjoy the people that you're around, you enjoy traveling with each other. They handed us a paper the other day about Steve Kerr talking about Golden State, and it doesn't matter what schemes he gives the team, but if the environment and the culture is right, it makes the championship team. It makes your team. It makes your season. And so I think that culture is the most exciting part for us right now.
Can you give me an example, like what that culture is like, what that unity is like in the locker room, ladies?
I mean, from the day I stepped on training camp, it's just been high level. Just the communication, the energy. I mean, it just runs through. Everybody just wants to see everybody succeed. And I think we all just know what the end goal is. We're trying to win a championship, and you could just feel that from day one. So, I'm excited.
That's so refreshing. That was so baby.
Ready, we'll go over to Christy.
Hey, ladies, great win on the road. This question is for Ariel. And if you guys want to add in, that's fine, Tosh and Shakira. So, Ariel, with this win, what does it say for the team moving forward in terms of that mentality and that culture and the expectations, especially from the vets, for the younger players to step into that environment on the road and come up with such a fantastic win, holding them under 35% from the floor?
We didn't know that. Thank you for that stat.
You're welcome.
We are happy about that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep saying it. It's showing that our intention it's working. It's showing that the work that we're putting in every day, it matters, and it's giving us the confidence to move forward and to continue to work, continue to be professional, continue to focus on the little things that's gonna get us to the big things. But again, us focusing on the little things prepares us for moments like these, and it's gonna prepare us for the moments because it's gonna get hard. Tonight was a really hard game for us, and we showed up and we did the best that we could, and we got rewarded for it. There are going to be more tough games. Road games are not easy in the W. So if anything, continue to do the little things and watching it manifest and grow into
wins.
Right. I guess I'll add on just Tosh, just moving forward to Tuesday. What kind of leverage does this win give the team moving back home to play Vegas on Tuesday night?
Honestly, we're gonna enjoy this win for the moment, but when we wake up tomorrow, it's all about getting back, recovering our bodies, and we have a compact season. We're playing Tuesday. We're gonna have off the rest of tomorrow. We'll come in early on Tuesday morning for shoot around and prepare for Vegas, and so we can carry our confidence. We can carry all the good things that we did these last 2 games, but Tuesday is a brand new game with a brand new team, a tough team, one of the best in our league. So again, being intentional about what we're doing, how we're preparing, how we're recovering. We're just going to continue to get better and continue to do it together. And also adding back in Tiana and Elena allows us to be a lot better.
Outstanding. Safe travels.
Thank you, Christy.
Thank you.
We'll go to Patrick.
Hey, Tosh. Obviously, we talked a lot about the shooting, but I wanted to ask you about the other part of your game on offense, assists. Tonight was the 6th consecutive game you've had with 5 or more assists. Just want to kind of talk to you about that part of your game.
I got shooters around me. When everybody eats, when you have an offense that it doesn't focus on one primary person, when everyone is unselfish with their play, everybody eats. And I think that's a testament to my teammates. So it's been the player that I've always been. I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive this season with offensive scoring because I feel like that's where I've been lacking in. But the assist, that's who I've been, and I'm going to continue to be.
And then for everyone or anyone that wants to answer, just how important was it for you guys to get off to a fast start? We talked about how many people were available, being on the road, just for you guys to be able to jump out the way you did.
Yeah, I'll take it. A team, Mini is a team that is very aggressive offensively and defensively. So if you let them punch first, life can get ugly pretty fast. So our goal was to punch first and maintain not only our aggression, but our level of communication. So that's what we did.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. You are all set. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank y'all. Oh, shit.